Hello Soul Tribe, welcome to another video with me. Today we are going to be talking about how to energetically cleanse your home whenever you feel like there is any negativity around, negative energy, or maybe someone came into your house and things just haven't been feeling right since then. So I'm going to be showing you signs for you to know when it's time to do an energetic cleanse of your entire space, your home. So this is going to be a good video for those of you who are tarot readers, psychics, mediums, and you do a lot of energy work. Then for those of you who do that kind of stuff, I would say it's good to energetically clean your house 3 to 4 times a week, which is basically what I do. And you can have fun with this. You can kind of incorporate your own things, but I'm going to be telling you also things that I personally do that I trust and I rely on when it comes to feeling the energy in my home to make it feel better, right? So first sign when it comes to knowing when it's time to clean your home energetically is when you are starting to feel very anxious or even depressed. And for some of you, this is not normal, right? So if you start to feel that way, or it's like an occurring thing, daily thing, then that is a big sign that it's time to energetically cleanse your home, and not just your home, but also yourself. So I will also be talking about how you can cleanse your body, yourself, with a nice bath. So another sign that it shows you need to cleanse your home energetically would have to be when you see a lot of flies or random insects in your house. Then that is another big sign that there's some negativity in your home. It may be time for you to do some ghost busting in this house, right? So seeing flies or spiders, like random bugs, and a lot of them, that is a sign you need to, well, not only just energetically clean your home, but just clean your home physically too, which you can physically clean and energetically clean it at the exact same time. Okay, so this third sign will be for those of you who are very intuitive. Maybe you have some psychic abilities, you're a medium, and this would be possibly like if you're doing readings and you're starting to see like a random soul walk by. That's a little bit awkward, right? So that is a sign you should energetically clean your home when you start to see entities in your home, or random things falling over, moving, flickering lights. This is all a sign that there is some congestion in your home energetically. There are some souls in there, especially if you do a lot of energy work and you are a medium. Then this is another sign that you need to, immediately immediately cleanse your home, cleanse your space, cleanse your altar, everything, the corners, up, down, low, under your bed, everywhere. Okay, so another sign, this is going to be the fourth sign on how to know when you should energetically cleanse your home, is for those of you that do tarot readings. If your readings start coming out negative all the time, or you get like a bunch of reversals, or a reading starts out like really good and then at the end it's like, oh, but some fear-mongering information, right? So I'm not a fan of fear-mongering, and fear-mongering in readings is a sign of an influencer in your reading. So this is another sign for you tarot readers out there to know that you should be cleansing your home, cleanse your space, is when you get negative readings, fear-mongering readings, or a bunch of reversals. So keep that in mind. That's an easy way to figure out if you need to cleanse your deck or cleanse, your space that you do your energy work in. So I would say those are the main signs to look for when it comes to knowing when it's time to switch up the vibe. So let's get into things that I use or do when it comes to cleaning my home energetically. So number one would have to be the main thing that a lot of people do with smudging. So sage, Palo Santo, those are like the main tools that you can use when it comes to smudging your home. Sage is really great for energetically resetting the energy of your entire space. So if there's an emotional release, then it's a good idea to sage your space because that gets rid of everything. It's like a complete reset button for your space. So it gets rid of everything. And when I mean everything, it gets rid of like negative energy, but it also gets rid of the positive energy. So what I like to do afterwards is I like to go in with my Palo Santo, because Palo Santo, when you burn it, it is sweeter and it does cleanse your space. So Palo Santo is good for a daily ritual or cleansing. It does get rid of the negative energy, but it keeps the positive energy, which is so great, because if you do use sage, which I personally, I will go in after with the Palo Santo. So getting rid of all of the energy and then bringing back the positive energy into the room with a Palo Santo is like the best combination that you can do. So when you are smudging, it is a good idea to get the corners of your house, especially the corners. A lot of energy gets stored in the corners, or doors even, because doors are like portals. Doors, cabinets, you know, everywhere that you can get, under your bed, under couches, around your couches, you know, doors, everywhere, top, bottom, left, right. Do a whole energetic cleanse with your smudge stick. So along with using smudging, I will put on some high vibe music at the same time, and spirits, negative spirits or negative energy hates that. They're out the window. And make sure that when you are smudging, you keep your windows open, so it's not like all these spirits are like going crazy in your house. They don't know where to go. They have no way out. You gotta have a way out. Okay, out the windows. Open up all your windows. Let it all just disperse. So the music that I like to play in the meantime, it is crystal singing bowl music. So that is great to get rid of the negative energies. Crystal singing bowls, or the Tibetan singing bowl music. So there's a lot of videos on YouTube that you can play in the background, that at the same time as you're smudging, you have the high vibe music going on with this ritual of yours. So that would be a staple. No matter which way I am cleaning my house, I will always have this high vibe music. And if you're not a fan of singing bowls or Tibetan bowls, like, you can also have some music that is really, really energetic, happy, loving, just a high vibe song that really makes the space feel lighter and happier. You can do that too while you're saging and your space, or using your Palo Santo. That's a great way to also clean your space. So we're gonna move on to the diffusers. So if you are somebody who is a fan of diffusers, you can go in with your essential oils. So essential oils are still a great way to clean the home. Particularly, I like to use frankincense, patchouli, lavender, eucalyptus is really great for also energetically cleaning your home. Cinnamon is a big one. And using a combination of smells that feel good, that make your space feel brighter, will be great if you're not a fan of smudging, or maybe you have a roommate or something and you want to kind of keep things discreet. Then you can always go in with your diffuser if you have one, right? So the last way that you can cleanse your home, if you are not a fan of smudging or you're not a fan of diffusers, and maybe you have like some allergies to essential oils or smudging, this is the most natural way to go about cleaning your entire home. Will be with a simmer pot, boiling some cinnamon, star anise, cloves, lemon peels, orange peels, cedar, roses, you know, all of that. Put it into a hot boiling pot, specifically like a simmer pot. You can put that on simmer and it will make your whole entire home smell. So this is like the best way if you want to go completely natural. You have allergies, or maybe you have asthma and you don't want to be inhaling all of those fumes, then just go the natural way. It works the exact same. You can even have a fan on, just blowing it everywhere in your home. And remember, even when you're doing this or you're going in with your diffuser or sage, have the high vibe music in the background, because it will make all the difference. Okay, it will make all the difference. Last way that you can energetically clean your home will be with yourself. So this can be draining energetically, so I do not recommend everybody do this. If you are somebody who's more experienced, like you are a medium, like myself, psychic, then go ahead. While I am sitting down, I will imagine like a line going from here to here and having the singing bowl music. So when that high-pitched singing bowl sound comes on, I see it coming into me and then up to my ears, to my third eye, and I pulse my energy into the space and into the room. And as I do that, I only do that once. And from there, I am like scooping everything out the window, like as if I had, the best way that I can describe it is like if I have a net when you are trying to clean the water in a pool. So like a net cleaning the water like that. You can use hand movements, going into the corners, feeling the entire space, feeling the ceiling, the corners, the floor, and moving the energy out your space and out of your room. So that is one way that I actually do this. I will do this like once a week because I feel like this is the best way to clean my home, and then the rest of the other things that I have just described to you, I will do that like the other 3 days, because I do a lot of energy work. I do have to cleanse my home often, you know, just for precautions, and so I can sleep knowing, you know, my space is good. So yeah, I believe those are like all the ways that I'm pretty much doing my thing and keeping the energy in my home light. I like to feel like when I enter my home, I'm being surrounded by like butterflies or rose quartz, or, you know, just a good feeling, good vibe space, especially when you are trying to sleep. Now that I'm talking about sleep, another sign is that if you are losing a lot of sleep, or you're having a hard time sleeping at night, this is another sign that you should cleanse your home energetically. But with that being said, this is the end of my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it helped you or you learned something new. And let me know if you're gonna try any of these methods, or you already have, or what is your favorite method when it comes to cleaning your home. I'd like to know. But With that being said, I hope you have an amazing day, guys. Bye.